of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alright, so we're back in.
Myself, Tony Martin, and Ken will proceed as deliberated. That is my motion. Item number 3.
I'll second.
Okay. I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Now? Or do
We're just gonna, oh, you did a report.
Okay. Mr. Forcier, the EMS report, sir.
All right. Well, I'm happy to report that the numbers went back up again. We had 193 calls for the month for that time period, 30 days. Well within their required response times total. We had a few that were outside of the response time, and when I went and checked on those, it was one was a bad address, so the unit went to Pearson, and the call was actually on this side of the county. So that caused a delay, and but everything else looked good. No QA problems came back, so there was no issues as far as quality of care. Units were in good shape. I think I said where we went to help others 3 times last month, but I believe we had Lytle come over 3 times and we had more come up 4 times. And I didn't get that on this report because I ran out of time and I was trying to get that data from Creo. But we had to call the mutual aid, as well as today, the 12 calls that we made did not include 4 where we had to call 3 of them to come over. So that's 16 so far today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so far. So, but that last month was busy. It looks like it's getting busier. I understand there's another outbreak of COVID, so we're starting to see more of that. In fact, a few of my medics are out for that very reason. And so we're seeing those numbers starting to climb again.
I've got a couple firefighters out.
Yeah. So outside of that, I mean, it's been the typical, I fell down and hurt myself. And, fortunately, nothing really catastrophic. COVID.
Kristen.
So having said that, in summary, you can see that the county called for 30, Devine was 46, Natalia 14, Atascosa 3. And then again, I didn't have time to wrap up how many mutual aid that we had come from other areas. But all in all, it was a good month.
Looks like it.
I did want to let you know about the sink. Today, as a matter of fact, I found a leak in that sink. So
This one?
yeah, there's no water running in that sink right now. That happened today.
Okay.
The J trout underneath was leaking, so I just shut it off.
Okay.
I'll try to replace that tomorrow. The cameras obviously are still not working.
Nope.
The thermostat is still broken upstairs.
Okay.
The batteries didn't work. So I don't know what this is. There's no display, so you don't know what you're setting.
Exactly.
But you can hit fan or whatever, and that still functions. But I have one of those box type thermostats that I took up there, one of my own. So right now it's running at 68 degrees up there consistently.
Is that with the window units as well?
Now,
Is that with the window units too?
we turn the window units off. Should be cold, but with the last, like today was nice, and yesterday was a little warmer, so it was still at like 70, 72 degrees. So nobody's messing with the thermostat. but I suspect
But
cold weather.
it's staying better up there than
Yes,
an oven.
it is. It's better.
I know we were cooking the medics for a while.
Yeah. Outside of that, I can't think of anything else that's occurred as far as facilities. That's pretty much it.
Saw your email when the power outage went on, that generator turned on and everything.
Hey, you never even hear it. You don't.
That's awesome.
But for the first time that I recognized it, power went out, and I'm sitting there going like, well, that's not supposed to happen. And about the time the thought went through my head, the power came back on. So it was pretty quick.
That's awesome.
So the generator works.
Yeah.
Good, good.
I did get a call from the fire department or fire alarm system saying that when the power did go out, the generator picked back up, but it threw a flash to our fire alarm system, so they're supposed to come out next week to look at it to see what exactly took place.
Okay.
That was that when I called you and
Right.
said there was a panic.
When the entire town was out of power?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole city,
Yeah.
except for the fire department and us.
Yeah, so they're gonna come out and see what, do a diagnostic testing to it and find out what happened.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to do
But it sent a panic alarm
that. Oh, really?
to the sheriff's department. Then the sheriff's department called me. I was like, why is the sheriff's department calling me at 7:05 in the morning? It's like, oh no. And so it was a panic alarm. So they're going to come out and find out what exactly took place.
Right along.
Status on the radios?
I just got the radio Sunday.
Okay.
So I'll have to get with somebody to program.
Just gotta go see the judge.
Whoosh.
I'm sorry?
You gotta go see the
Or
judge.
see the
Yeah.
judge to-
He already said he'd program them.
He hired another guy.
Did he?
Yes, sir. So that's kind of good. He's stretched thin. But outside of that, I don't have anything else unless y'all have questions.
Okay. So you want recess and just announce the time? And let me know.
I was like, how did you
Okay,
get
so
on
now
this?
we're back out of vacation.
Vacation.
Do we need to go into a closed meeting to discuss anything, or we good?
No, everything's working out as we planned.
Good, okay.
Any questions of Ms. Forcier about the calls?
No.
Okay, so we have to, do Juan and I still have to get nominated again? The judge said it was good.
Did y'all go over there and get your holy water?
No.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Do you want to tell them why we have this back on the agenda? Our attorney is aware of the situation as well.
Oh, yes. Last meeting, individual was looking for our posting at the courthouse for the agenda. And the courthouse, of course, it was on the 2nd, so the courthouse was closed on Friday, so it didn't get posted till Tuesday, the day of the meeting. However, it was posted in the newspaper and it's posted on our website, so therefore it's publicly posted. So, because otherwise we were going to have to redo this meeting, or last month's meeting completely. Unfortunately, he and I got reelected, and we opened a bank account from that meeting. So we opened a separate bank account for our
themselves.
sales tax money.
Not really, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
For the trip.
Not even fun.
It's funny to me.
So, Juan and I have been reelected and to our positions, our same positions.
Now, you were the only two that were up?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've already got my letter from the county commissioners.
Did you get your letter? I got copies.
Do you need that?
Congratulations.
Nope, I got copies.
Process changed quite a bit.
Yeah, it's all new. So this year we'll do it in December so that it'll be active the first thing.
Yeah, so we have to, so the county has changed, so according to Judge Roots, you, Shelley, and Viola will be up in December. So it has to go on the December agenda, has to be voted in, then the letter has to go to Judge Roots for them to put it on their commissioner report on January's meeting to get approved, because we have to go through the process. It's an application and
Background.
background check and everything else.
Yeah, there was a lot of waving and gnashing of teeth elsewhere in the county about that.
Yes.
But, you know, we do it, everybody pretty much getting there, so it's,
So, yeah, so they requested we do it in December instead of January like we've been doing.
and just
That way.
remember that you continue to hold office until your successor is appointed and qualified, which means, in this case, appointed and or elected, but in this case, appointed and has taken the oath, the statement of office or the oath of office. So you could serve another 20 years. They do that in Bear County. They just leave everybody hanging.
Oh.
And if somebody upsets them, then they appoint somebody else in their spot.
That sounds backdoor.
Yeah, it is, but it's fair.
We're going to
They're
politics.
powerful in that county for what San Antonio has done to all those ESDs.
12 of them, right?
They have to be approved by the city council.
Really? For the county? Wow.
Yeah, that's some serious backdoor business.
Well, there's a lot of bad history.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Unfortunately.
need somebody to make a motion to accept the nomination, please.
Make a motion to who?
Accept the nomination.
All right, I make a motion to accept the nominations of Tony and Juan.
I got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Unanimous.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
do you need anything from me?
No, sir, you can,
I need to go back to Pearsall.
Okay.
I just need to
Y'all
know
will
if you
forgive
need
me?
any cleaning supplies, anything that you need for the station before you leave.
I'll send you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
thank you. Be careful going that way.
Well,
Safe.
back on the road again.
Congratulations, too.
Oh, thank you. I guess it's official.
Good to see you.
You should have warned a girl, though.
I'm sorry?
You should have warned a girl, though.
See y'all later.
Bye.
And I'm assuming I can go too?
Yes, sir.
Not unless you really want to stay with us.
You know what's fun here?
Not unless you really want to stay with us.
I do, but I don't want to do it at the taxpayer's expense.
I was gonna say.
Okay, in that case,
We're
it's nice.
He's got an hour and a half to drive back.
Well,
He's still charging for that. Oh, you gotta have to get your helicopter plane.
Goodness.
I remember
Get there quicker.
when a long trip from Austin was an hour.
Right? Ugh.
not anymore, and then, you know, I got here at what? Just before
7:30, I think it was.
figure it out.
But it's always a pleasure, so.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, sir. And I'll see you at the end of the month, if not sooner.
We'll
And
see you at
see this-
ESD.
send me that email and we'll go from there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
See y'all later.
So what's the letter to Judge? Is that?
It's already been sent. All it basically is saying that the new positions, which the positions didn't change, with the expiration date. So he's up, Viola's up, and Shelby's up for the following in December.
So in December, we'll have to do those.
So where did you get that letter?
That was the letter that I typed up. Why do you need a copy of it? Does
No, I'm just asking.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you usually get it somewhere.
No. It was a letter that Beth had created before,
Okay.
while she was still here, and it's basically just changing the names and
Got it.
putting everybody on it.
Okay.
But everything's already been, because they needed that
So
before we
we-
got accepted.
We need a motion on the letter to Judge Lutz.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'll make a motion to approve the letter going to Judge Lutz as discussed.
got a motion. Can I get a second? Got a second? All in favor, say aye.
Yeah.
Opposed, same sign. Passes unanimous. Has anybody looked at the minutes? I feel like we just covered them all.
Yeah, we did.
All the important ones.
We've almost put Domino's
Meeting
studies on spot.
January minutes.
on the treasurer's report, I will send an email
Okay,
on explaining this. Because I don't get it either. I thought it was just you add everything up and you times it by 3 and that's what the amount was. So I will follow up and send an email to you.
fantastic. Thank you.
But I do have the radios. I do need to grab the chargers before I leave because they didn't come with the chargers. The chargers are here. But I got the 3 radios. And then
Okay.
I have the 2 radios that Pat gave me
Uh-huh,
that were ours originally,
Uh-huh.
which are the older models. Judge wanted me to bring them and he's gonna see what his guy can do to see if he can fix them there. If not, he recommends we go to, in San Antonio by Methodist.
There's so many things there.
I know, right?
the Motorola dealer that's been there for
Industrial
industrial
Communications.
communications.
There you go.
They've been there forever.
Yeah, they have. We used to
So-
use them.
Back when that picture was done.
It's been a minute, Tony.
Yeah, so if he can't fix them, then we'll take those in and then he'll give us 2 extra radios, so he'll give us 5 radios.
Okay,
I will order the thermostat, have it shipped here for Pat to put in. Are you gonna have him fix the plumbing or you want me to call a plumber?
he said he was gonna fix it.
Okay, so we'll wait to call the plumber. The mailbox, we're gonna have to do something about that mailbox because the mail is completely wet.
We need a different style mailbox.
Yeah. Because that one's not old.
No, no, but it has those holes in the back to mount it with.
So with that being said, your treasurer's report is not showing that you received another $8,300 and 12 cents to go into the sales tax. It does not show that because it came in.
Just real quick on the minutes.
Yes, sir.
Can we approve minutes that we had to do completely over?
Yeah, we didn't have to do them over. Our meeting was not illegal.
I understand that. I understand.
But
I
we're
do
trying
get
to get
that.
the high points.
Okay,
but yeah.
but can we approve those since we had to basically do it?
A redo?
Yeah. I just want to make sure we do it right.
What was the question?
The minutes on the vote for.
Can we
We can
approve the minutes from last month, even though we had to basically redo, even though we were legal, but,
We wanted to review.
right,
That's something we probably should ask. We can table it and then just approve it for the next one. We added it back on just because after the conversation talking with the judge.
well, I understand why.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we do it,
Yeah, I
correctly.
would just say table, reviewed and tabled for approval for next month.
Okay,
That way we're,
so we'll go ahead and table that. Treasurer's report.
So are we moving the funds from the sales tax into the new account from previous months?
there was only 2, which was the
85.
the 381 was moved. This was your deposit. 381 was moved and 555 was moved today. And then everything else, I had to get the documents and I had to send a copy of the document that we have, but I knew I was getting it today. So I just need somebody to deposit this.
I thought you were going to do it in a night thing.
I'll deposit it. I got it, guys, I got it. I'm just gonna put it,
Assistant treasurer.
I'm just gonna put it
Yeah,
in,
what y'all need?
is it okay to put it in the night box? With an envelope, with everything? Okay.
Yeah,
And
because
I'll
it
pick
drops
up,
down in there. You
And then
can't,
I can
Yeah.
just drop it
you
in
can't
there.
dig that out.
Okay, that works.
So I will do that, and then once that document is sent over with the direct deposit, then all the money will be going into there.
So when we get that, the Motorola straightened out, we can,
Approve it or?
we'll change that.
So does it match up it doesn't match up
No.
in 3 times
I-
the whatever?
That's what I thought. Yeah, look at it.
Well,
Maybe
I
I'm
kind
not
of
seeing it right.
glanced at it over your shoulder, but I didn't look at it.
I thought it was add everything in times 3, and that's what the total was. That's why I thought, no,
No,
it's times
no,
3.
no, it's already times 3 on the total.
So these and this, they don't equal that?
Yeah.
It's like $6,200. Right?
Well, I think Christie added it, I don't know, yours was like 68.
68.
Okay, yeah, still.
Yeah, it's way more than what the invoice is. For the line items.
Right.
But that's for the new truck and everything that goes with it, then.
It should be with this bill.
13,000.
We just didn't have the truck delivered, sorry guys. That's still on hold.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's 670146 difference.
Yeah, I'll send Melissa an email and then get the answer for it and then send it.
There's no justification for any of that. That's not a delivery fee or nothing? It's
Goodness gracious.
Delivery fee.
I mean, like the programming delivery fee, not just,
Oh, I
Get
haven't
it
turned
here.
them on, so, I mean, I can turn them on and see it when I get home and see if because they came to my house.
if they programmed them.
Yeah, see if they programmed.
But it should be a line item somewhere if they did program
And
them.
that's the only receipt that came with it. So. But I will find out and send it back. Just don't replay it all.
No.
So, how are you treating these allegiances? I can't remember, going back to that initial payment.
So everything, once I that check, I'll go back in and void it. So I told them that once we receive that check, then we will supply them with January, February, and March payment. But we need that payment first until then. But I have it, I just written it, and then I go back and void it, and then I put a note in there why it was voided. And then I was going back, just so you know, I was going back and forth with Kelly and Dusty? I think it's Dusty from Coleman. He's our new accountant.
That's
Yeah, and then with Kelly, because September, there was a negative because they overpaid us. So there was a negative. I don't know how to put a negative in QuickBooks.
who overpaid us?
The county,
County overpaid us?
yes,
Like our taxes, you mean?
yes.
Oh.
So they subtracted it from September, which put us a negative $400 and something. So that it was a negative, and I don't know how to put that into QuickBooks.
Yeah, you
So
wouldn't
I had to
put
go back with Dusty to figure that out.
it- So what did he say?
He said, don't worry about it, he will figure it out.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen is that negative will carry into the next month and they'll reduce the first deposit they get. So let's just say the very first payment in October is $1,000, they would reduce it by the negative,
Okay,
right?
so-
And so your revenue for October will be 600 instead of the 1,000.
Okay. But I wanted to give you a heads up.
Yeah.
So he said he would take care of it because I did not know how to
Yeah.
do it. It was like it would not let me put a negative balance in there. I'm like,
Yeah. It happens to school districts too.
okay. So, but Dusty, all of the all of the paperwork for the audit has been submitted to all the facilities that need to be submitted. I've already shared the QuickBooks with Dusty, so we're on it. I'm going to send you guys an email with the letters you need to fill out. Print those and mail those to the auditor. And then taxes have been done.
Our auditor sends us letters with a self-stamped envelope. What's wrong with ours?
I don't know. And the taxes have been done and all the 1099s have been submitted that need to be submitted. And that's all I have to report on the treasurer's report.
Progress report.
So on the treasurer's report, do everybody approve?
I make a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
I have a motion. Can I get a second?
With the correct, with the moral roll or what?
Well, once she gets the correction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does correction.
Right.
I'll second it.
Eight.
Okay. Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Unanimous.
I almost put my on.
Now, moving right along.
I'm going to recommend that all of the updates be postponed. Because I have not gotten anything back from anybody.
Oh, okay.
Have you on the phone?
So we still need
On
to
the
do
what?
this though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the what?
on the phone.
No, I have
The
not.
phone, the
Yeah.
bay and the fan, the
Yeah,
fan
that's all.
I'm going to say postpone.
property.
I've been
Natalia, property
contacted.
Natalia's gotta
No,
be,
I haven't contacted the phone. 'cause
Capital
you were
outlay
saying-
that we have.
I said I will.
Started.
I did the Medina Electric, and they were supposed to send me a thing.
Get into
The phone, or the fencing, he was supposed to get me, and then we just got, we just got an update on
Initial
the,
glance at the budget, yeah. We can be conservative on what we think we're revenues.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's all I'm saying.
And the things we don't know about yet. that's-
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. I agree. We always find ourselves in a good position to pay off.
Exactly. Yeah, that's, save some of this. But since it's almost the same rate.
Yeah. That's a decent rate.
Did you get my emails?
Yes, Pleasanton and,
Yes. So I thought I had sent it to you originally, and I sent it to myself. And I was like, yeah, Christy, I sent it. Yeah, that's why it took a second. Because I went back through and I was like, I know I sent it. I was going to give her the date that I sent it to you. Yeah, I sent it to myself.
Okay, so we still need to do the sales tax, bank account.
Yep.
Right, all in favor of doing the, having a
That separate account, right?
Separate account?
Yes.
Okay.
a motion, we have the motion again, or?
Yes.
A motion that we open a new sales account.
a second.
Have
The
a
bank
motion and a
account.
second.
The banking.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay,
That's
so, finally,
What's that, 550, 55?
finally new business.
Right, here we go.
Do you want to present that, or you want me to present that?
I'll let you.
Okay. So, financing for the 2 ambulances we're gonna buy. We have 2 choices. We can either go 7 years or we can go 10 years, right? And the treasurer, Mr. Zamora, and I believe that we ought to go with the 10-year simply because if we get into a bind with the capital outlay, it's going to cost us to start all this up. It'd be better to hold back a little, be a little more conservative, and we can always, if everything works out fine, we can pay it off early.
I think we all have one, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all have one. Okay.
There's one that should be not stapled.
What's that?
One that's not stapled.
Oh, one that's not stapled?
Yeah.
Why?
You do have like,
Sorry.
I was like, I knew I printed one, that's the one you guys have to sign.
I make a motion to finance over 10 years with government capital.
Okay, I have a motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. You gonna fill that?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. I'll have to get Shelley to sign.
So we're buying 2 new Emmys.
Okay, so everything else, the installation of the fans, the foam, the fence, it's all on hold. We know the status on the station in Natalia is on hold until the attorneys can figure it out.
The only thing I've heard about the foam is it would, to cut a hole in the ceiling like that we had discussed, would open it up for any rain, any snow, any sleet, mold to grow, anything like
Yeah,
that.
because if it gets wet in there, then we're
Yeah,
fighting
so
a
we're
nightmare.
looking at having to put the crew out somewhere for however long it's gonna take to get that construction done.
Okay,
That's where we're setting,
so,
and so we're just waiting on that decision.
And that's to go through the top, right? Or
Yes, to come in through, because
They still wouldn't go through the bottom, lower the ceiling down? 12
well,
inches?
there was an idea, and I went and I asked, what about going into the top, filling it up?
Yeah.
That way we don't have to remove the crews from the building for a week, 2 weeks,
Right.
however long. Putting them in a hotel, incurring more expense. That's why that was brought up, and that's why I went to talk to Greg about that.
Oh, okay.
And so he talked to, while I was standing there with him, he got a roofer on the speakerphone and was talking to him about the idea and basically saying what we wanted to do versus what we could do.
Yeah.
And then he brought up the what ifs.
Yeah, what if, yeah.
That's where that all stemmed from.
Gotta be a way to fix it.
Because you're going through metal.
Yeah, that's
First
what
of
I'm
all.
saying.
Yeah.
But if you lower it,
Right. But the whole
But
issue,
then we're gonna start
but the
conflicting
issue,
with building code.
well, the issue was not lowering it, it was displacing the crews for that amount of time.
oh, okay.
To have to go in lower, fill in and everything. That's why the thought of coming through the top was brought up.
Ah,
Because the
okay.
displacement of the crews.
Yeah, we want to put them someplace.
Yes, we're gonna have to make sure that they have the facilities that they need to be able to run the
Operate.
operation on that side.
I'm sorry, I was looking at something else. What was the comment about cutting through the roof?
Coming through the roof, the what ifs were getting a good seal, letting moisture in, opening it up to whatever is on the outside, causing critters to be in there, mold and things of that nature, and not getting a good seal.
I can't picture the building from the outside, but do we have any way to come in through the side of the building versus the roof?
It's not that much space to be able to come through like that. Because the roofer guy said, hey, it can't be that hard to go in one of the walls. And so that's where we ended up. So we're back to we gotta displace the crew for a minute or two. And you don't want to put, 6 beds down here? There's no shower down here. So you're creating unsanitary.
That's what it is. That's what we need to do.
Right. But to make that decision, we have to put it back on the
We'll have
agenda
to
with
put
that
it on the
information.
agenda, now that we have
And-
a plan. Before
Go
the-
back to the guys, and when can they start? Once we make a decision, once we get it on the agenda, to be able to make that
Okay,
decision on it.
sounds good,
I'll
sounds
put
good.
it back on the agenda.
So we know where we're going.
If they
Excuse
go
me?
there, get housing at their local hotel, if we're gonna do it that way. Let's go to the local hotel. What we've done in the past, and being a government entity, you don't have to pay sales tax, and you can get a government rate.
Right.
Right, okay.
I mean, because we even looked at putting them in Natalia at the station where they aren't all day, but there's one shower, one bathroom there at this point until that construction is done. So it really is not compliant with what we need.
How long will it take them?
Depends on when they can start.
An estimate?
I didn't get that, no. At least a couple of
Yeah.
weeks.
Couple of
Weeks.
weeks, I was gonna say. Months,
No,
I thought
no,
you said. Like, oh my
no.
God.
So,
Okay,
Or just,
I
yeah,
can
we-
have that information for you and
So
call.
how many people would we be putting up every month?
4.
4,
No, actually 2, because there's only 2 here. One is only from 9 to 9.
right.
So we can only have 1 crew.
But if you got a girl
Yeah,
boy
we get
crew, you
2
got 2
Yeah,
rooms.
no, yeah, I wouldn't expect them to share regardless. Boys.
I was gonna say 4 rooms, but yeah, it would be 2 rooms.
But that, you're gonna need a place for them to start their day and to end their day, because you're gonna have at least 2 trucks on every day until that one, the second truck gets off. Yeah, they can go to Natalia, but this is where all their supplies, this is where all their stuff is. So we gotta have a contingency plan for all that.
we can open this up to them.
That's
Yeah,
sitting
that's what
down
I'm
here.
gonna say.
I mean,
You
this-
can pack them down here and let them sit down here during the day. And then when he leaves at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whenever he leaves, they.
But
just
if
go
they
back
have
to
the
their
hotel
rooms.
room, he won't have to have it up.
But then you have 4 here. Well, we have one in Natalia,
Yeah.
so.
There's
yeah,
a crew
they
in
can just stay in
Natalia.
their rooms.
And they don't leave Natalia until almost 7 sometimes, you know, because there's days that they're still there when we have our meetings on Mondays.
Oh, okay.
you know. Unless they got a call or they got a cover or they're staging.
So I'll just put it on the agenda, at an actual agenda, not as an update.
Right, right. It'd be an actual agenda.
March 5th.
Just FYI, I'm gonna get up to the conference late. My nephew, we lost him. It's on the 30th of January, and my nephew and my godson, I was his best man, so I figured I owed it to the family to be there. Because I was gonna go Wednesday early, and so I'll be up late, so I hope everybody has, but you'll be up
I'll
there.
be up there Wednesday, and then on Thursday, we'll get you all of your stuff and everything that you need, so that when we get there, you can just join us wherever you're at.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Because if I'm corrected, the thing's at 10 o'clock on Thursday.
Yeah, I can't get out of here, I can't leave until after Thursday, so, I'm just gonna go from the brothel straight up there. But if y'all have any issues, get in touch with Christie and she'll whip them in the shade.
Again?
She was on first name basis with the Kalahari's.
I know, I was standing there for part of that.
Okay, so if you, just so that way we can just kind of tell everybody, because not everybody heard. So on your reservation little ticket that you have 2 reservations. The first reservation is for your Wednesday night, and then the second one is for your actual 22 through the 24th. Reason you have 2 reservations is because safety changed their policy on their rooms this year. You cannot get the safety rate for the night before to be there for Thursday's class. So we have 2 reservations, and
But in the same hotel.
in the same hotel, yes, and you do not have to change rooms.
So you'll get this first room, you'll get through the whole entire time, but it just has to be 2 separate. So this one is at the block rate, this one is for the regular night.
Okay.
So just wanted to give you guys heads up. Tell them.
So other than the conference,
Why
next
did you
meeting is
have
gonna be on the 5th of March,
Because I have my members done.
right?
Yours, when you get there,
Uh,
put your rewards number down. They all know that you're coming and putting your rewards number down.
So I gotta do it twice?
Anybody got issues or concerns?
No, sir.
No, just when you check in.
So your rate is the same?
Yes. Mine is just, I just didn't put mine separately like yours.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were gonna have to move.
No.
Okay.
No, I asked for you not to remove, so we did that little, yeah. There was advantages to that, but hey.
Update.
Yes, update.
So if I hit it, because it's cold?
Yep, nope. Just press that one. Oh, what's your password?
Oh, just put my password? Okay. It's the same.
I tell you that it might have to be plugged in sometimes. They do that.
Yeah, must
Any
be plugged into a
questions?
source.
Any questions?
Mine's at 100%.
I will be up there. All you guys gotta do is put your rewards number in. Once you get there, you have to put your own credit cards down for essentials.
And the same thing, give your cards out to the...
Yep, bring business cards. I printed out for you. Everything should be ready for you. The agenda is online for the conference, so you can pull, so you can look at it. See.
Already did.
This year will be Tony and Shelley that will be able to get certified commissioners. And then you'll have this year, and then next year you guys should be able to do it.
I was supposed to do this online, I'm sorry. We're cutting in. Am I supposed to do something online too or something?
No,
No,
the schedule of classes, the agenda is on there.
Agendas,
Oh,
yes. So if you look
Yeah,
at the ones that help you
afterwards
get
you'll
certified, then take
mark
those
down.
classes, as many as you can, so that way next year you can be on the list to get your
Did
certified.
you look up the cyber security stuff?
No, I have not. Okay. But I
We
will.
also need that class, that GS, you know what I'm talking about?
I most certainly do.
In the works, right?
Yeah, it's in the works. Because we have to figure out how to do it, because everybody's gonna have to be in person on their phone.
Well then.
Where is that at?
So
An
what
individual is
classes
putting it
do I
on.
need? Anything, just any ones?
Which one?
Pretty much, if you knocked out all.
So I guess I
the
just got fired, didn't I?
you should have done
Yeah,
last
But
time.
he's putting it on,
If
so
there's-
that way you
it's
can-
kinda like I
it's
took
required, you guys have to take the class.
ESD
So
101
do
two
we want to do a
different
class
times
separately
because of
from
their
them, or do we just want to all,
legislation
everybody
changes.
join, he invited all of these?
But there wasn't that many
So that
last
way
year,
you
so.
just-
What qualifies him to teach that?
He's not teaching
Not
it.
as
He's just
critical
holding
as
it.
He's hosting.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not
One-to-one.
teaching.
No, he's
Yeah.
not teaching.
Well, use your words,
Everybody
man.
pick out what you.
Use your words.
That's right.
Because I was leaving.
Oh, okay.
It looks like he's holding
Go
it.
with that.
You misunderstood.
No, I didn't
What's our
misunderstood.
itinerary? Oh, we got a deal yet or not yet?
I move to adjourn.
Okay.
Do we do that
Like
anymore?
it.
I can't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we have
Have a
to adjourn.
motion to
Did you-
continue.
What's our itinerary there? We're gonna do anything?
Did you get these
Go out to
times?
eat one day?
I'm sure we'll go out to eat.
But is there, what is there?